Hello and welcome back to episode 17 of our Gnomish Hierarchy campaign. So we are in a pretty good spot right now. We have 3 colonial nations, with a 4th one being cored up along the way, and we are starting to get some really strong trade power over here in the Dragon Coast. I think for today's episode the goal is going to be to integrate Portnum. I think kind of their usefulness has come to an end, and I would rather hold these provinces here. And also we have some more colonial wars to declare. Now, a war with Laurent may be in order somewhat soon, but I want to have more than 20,000 manpower going into it, just so I feel secure knowing that we won't just die because we run out of manpower, right? We have some professionalism, but only enough to sack it once, so I definitely want some more before I feel confident going after Lorraine. But we are going to also continue to build up our artificer regiments. So we currently have 18, we have 17 here, so we want to get a full combat width of artificer regiments. That way we can put in our really good artificery bonuses and kind of kick anybody that comes our way. So our colonial war is going to have to wait until the Age of Unraveling. My first, what do you call these? Splendor abilities. The Age of Unraveling comes along, because I want to get religious wars. Because the person I want to go after is of a different religion, and they're just above 100% mix here. Mix is, I believe, 110. Yes, so that'll help bring them down to 1 war so we can full annex them. Perfect, we got rid of those rebels right there. So we can probably move these troops over onto probably this island right here, where the colony is being developed. There's no natives here, so that's not going to be a problem. But it just makes it easier to land on all of these islands. And we've got some Bavarian separatists as well. Take you out, send our guys in here. Okay, please select, thank you. Yeah, I'm going to mothball this fort. I don't want to pay for it right now, and honestly, we could use a little bit more money coming in. Yeah, so once again, now we're back down to only having 12,000 manpower, which is rough, but, such is life. That's what happens when you are in war after war after war. I do feel confident enough now to send my my trade ships back over into the Dragon Coast to protect trade. Just to try and get as much money as possible. It'll take them a while to get back across the ocean, but so be it. We're losing 2 ducats a month. Wow. From what? Colonial maintenance. Why are we at 8? Do we have an extra colony somewhere that I don't know about? 1. I'm confused. Let's bring out the colonies. I already have the colonies. I only have 2 colonies. They should each be costing me 2 each. So why does it say it's costing me 8? Oh, I do have 3, but it's not showing me having 3. Oh, I think I accidentally clicked the button to be promoting settlement growth. Yep, that's what I did. Where are my colonists? Oh no, I do have 3. Oh, well. I guess that's an easy way to lose a lot of money, is going way over your limit. But we'll be fine. It's not that big of a deal in the long run. But I do need to increase my relations with Portnum here to make sure that they get up to 190 so I can annex them. Also do not want to be taking attrition for no reason. I will lower our maintenance down a bit, and then I will drill with our good troops over here. I'll drill with you to hopefully get you a little bit better. We'll be paying full maintenance for these guys, but that's okay because they would be our main combat stack anyways. So there we go. Those are all cored. The colonial nation will form once this province finishes its development. Which honestly shouldn't be too long. I mean, 110 colonists a year is pretty insane. And it's only going to get better with time. So we are in the middle of taking expansion ideas. I'd rather not lose the stability, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I'd rather just get the inflation. We are in the middle of doing expansion ideas. Almost done with it. It'll be very nice when we can finish that out. But we do need a lot of admin points to do so. So I was going to flip over to an admin focus. And, well, we'll add another admin point to our leader. Why not? Can't take tech. We don't need to take it early though. There's no reason to do that. Just wait a couple months. Coronite, Coronite, Coronite. That doesn't bother me because we are in the middle of harmonizing the Regent Court, and I believe Coronite will be included in that because it's part of the Canorian group. So yeah, Brombar has got themselves into a bit of a situation. They have a coalition that's formed on them, but I'm not sure if it will actually declare or not. They are pretty strong. I just hope that they don't take out Yarnrick by the time I get to wanting to take more provinces off of them, because I can't warn them because they are able to rival me. It's very, very sad. Okay. So if I wanted to go to war with Mix, they don't have enough troops to do anything. I'm pretty confident in our navy over here, so we will now go to full maintenance. We have enough money to where I feel comfortable doing so. Even if we are losing money, that's fine. So we do also need to think about getting some more claims. I want to try and get a claim on the Vinale's colony once again to take that off of them. That is something that I would like to do, mostly because nobody will care if we take land from them. Nobody else around here is their religion. We are losing 4.75 ducats a month. Not really great, but we will survive. They do have all of their troops right here, and they do have 4,000 cav, so this could end up hurting a little bit more than I'd like. But you know what? We get stack wiped, we get stack wiped, you know? Wouldn't be the first time, won't be the last time. Yep. And we will instantly put our transport ships, or transport our troops, wow, I am struggling today, onto this coastline province. And yeah, there goes 2k ships right there. Devastating rain, that's part of the Crimson Deluge. So all these provinces up in here can just get messed up by, you know, blood falling from the sky. Which, you know, I think is probably fair. I also wouldn't do too well if that happened. We do have 4 maneuver. They have 1 maneuver, so I think we are going to scorch that in case things go very badly. And we're going to move our navy into position here. Oh no, we're good. Right? Yes, we're good. And we will go and stack wipe them, just to make sure they don't cause us any more trouble. And there we go, that's the war essentially over. We will leave 4,000 troops there. Should be enough. And then we will bring these guys. Well, first we'll bring them back on this island so I can throw a general on them. Don't want to be landing without a general. We will attach them and we'll bring them out. And then we will land on this 1k troops right here. We've renewed a loan, and it looks like we may take another one if I'm not careful. And that's fine, they're rising up. I can mothball this. I'm not going to mothball these. They're in too precarious of a situation. But I will mothball that fort, because I highly doubt that Laurent is going to want to come at me at the moment, with a coalition forming up on them as well. Wow! Everybody else is just not paying attention to AE. With my other diplomat, I think I want to get a claim on Laurent's colony here and maybe convince New Nimsgod to go to war with them. But it might also be too early for colonial war, because they only have 2,000 men, they have 1,000. I'd rather my colonial nation not get annexed, because I forced them into a war. Don't want to increase tariff values at the moment. Doesn't really do much for me in the long run. Here we go, Dwarven Craftsman. I would love to do this, but I'm not going to because I don't want to take that loan. There's still a chance that I might avoid the loan. A chance, a small chance. Well, that will definitely help. I won't hire that back, and maybe we will not lose as much money. Only saves us about a ducat or so. That is unfortunate. Also, I believe we can state this Far Isle, which is just one province, but we'll do it anyways, just to drop the autonomy a little bit. And then Portnum is now good to go on being annexed, so I will go in and guttage them, just to make sure that I can do so. Yeah, and then we'll just keep island hopping around here, taking out all of his little troops while we can. That's their capital down. We're taking on their navy. What does it look like? It looks like their navy's gone. Okay. Good with me. And we will transport them over to there. Again, a pretty easy war all around. But I want to wait to peace out until this is done, which will be very soon. And look at that. Just in time, we finish the colony, and we do not go into debt. I hope. Oh, okay. I was not paying attention, and so those guys are very, very dead. Oops. That's alright, it happens. Hierarchado God. Yeah, I can't pronounce that, so I'm gonna change that into the, I don't know, the Gnomish Ruined Isles. I think sounds good to me. Because that was quite the word. I don't want to try and pronounce that every single time. But we do have 94% war score. We probably didn't need to even land and lose those troops, but, you know, you win some, you lose some. He will not let us full annex him at the moment, but he will soon because we should have ticking war score. Yeah, so I'm not worried about it. We will just bring these guys over into here because this is where his rebels will spawn up. And then we will need to replace the troops that just died, but we do not have the funds for that currently, so we will just have to worry about that a little bit later and probably transport some of these troops over, not these ones, these troops over into the New World, probably about 10 of them. Really make me feel comfortable doing more colonial wars, especially when we get into this kind of mainland colonial war stuff, where they'll have more troops consolidated and I don't have to just island hop around everywhere. Yeah, it looks like Vinale, we have the spy network necessary, so we will get the claim. Perfect. And just looking at where I can get some more claims. Sestemark was probably someone that I should get a claim on. They're also allied with Sornican, and it would definitely be an easier war than going to war with Isobelin. But I want Isobelin's land, so I don't know, we'll see. We'll take tech, forgot to do that on cooldown. Doesn't really matter all that much. Maybe we do leave mix with one. No. Nope, I have to full annex them, otherwise they join a coalition and then they're just a problem. Big old problem. Was this their troop province right there? Yes, and this looks like Duran, possibly? Yes. Do I have access? No. That doesn't matter, because I can go land on them. No. So, Noah's defending that little island. He did build up troops there. Oh, okay. We have a new artificer invention. So, ever since the death of Alaria the Life Hand at the Battle of Trial Mount, healing magic has far lagged other schools. But where magic has fallen short, artificery can go far beyond. These kits contain unique potions, self-tightening tourniquets, and all required to get a soldier off of Neret's doorstep and back to the battlefield in scarce hours. All contained within a lightweight portable package that barely weighs down a soldier on the battlefield and able to be deployed with little to no training. At a moment's notice, any soldier can just easily become a medic. Eureka! Interesting. So what does this artificery privilege give us? The remedial tinctures. The recover army morale speed plus 20% and adventurer's loyalty equilibrium plus 20%. Wow, that's really strong for getting a lot of loyalty. It does use 20 artifice capacity, so we won't be using it anytime soon, but I can definitely see how that will come in handy. Let's grab the next directed research here. I think we'll go society and trade. Just to see what we get. For another 10 years, we'll see what the artificers bring back to us. Alrighty, when are you guys going to be ready to give in? And the colony is completed. We will continue with one colony up here and one colony somewhere else. Does this have any natives? It does not. So but that's in this colonial region, so I don't necessarily want to do that because our guy will do the colonization of his area anyways. So I could go here in Tornei, and I think I will just so I can get claims, so again I can just keep expanding because I think we'll blitz these guys relatively soon. Again, we have to be careful because Laurent at the moment will join a coalition. But if we just let the AE over here tick down a bit, then maybe we can go like full blast on the New World and take as much as possible. So I believe we are good to peace out here. He's going to want a peace. Yeah, he'll have 6,000 rebels over here. I'm not worried about it because I'm not going to be coring any of this. My colonial nation will have to do all of that themselves. So yeah, I think we are good. Full annexation. Max money. Thank you. And it all goes over onto the Gnomish ruined isles. And yeah, I think we will kind of send him over here just to see what's up. Are one of these a colony? Yes, it is, and that is owned by me, so I will send this here to change the culture in the province. So this is, let's see, this is Savannah. 6k versus 6k. Who will win? And we will. Okay. Sweet. So those rebels are taken care of. We will have to wait for the rebels to spawn elsewhere, but I think that was a pretty successful war, pretty easy one, just kind of cleaning up the area. I do have an unassigned merchant, so we already have one in Sela, and we have one in Serpent's Head, and we have one collecting in Dragon Coast. So I think the next place, we may want to collect here, right, because we're not going to collect in Westport, and all this trade is currently being wasted. So I think we collect in the Banished Isles in 30 days. So next month, I will check what our income is. Right now, it's at 17.65. And we will see what it goes up to. Hopefully, we get a little bit more money from it. We will send a colonist here. Again, just trying to get this colony up and running, not because it's necessarily a good colony, but because it's in our mission tree. Then we have this colony here, and we could go for a third colony. Well, it looks like we do have a third colony, so which one? Ah, it's here. Where are all of our colonists? Maybe, I think I recall you, and then I send him here to try and change the culture. Because I would rather not have a sea scourge gnoll if I don't have to. Just me though. So thinking about future wars, I think Sel Moldor is definitely a target. So we will get a claim going on them. No spy network, because I would like to grab this province. It'll be a lot of AE, but it will give us a lot more control over this trade node. Like if we look, Sel Moldor currently has 43% with almost no provinces in it, and it's almost all coming from right here. It has 39.8 trade power. So if we're able to take this province, we'll be able to pull a lot more ducats down, or sorry, crowns into the Dragon Coast. We can pull this back from Portnum, and we can start to annex them. Annex the vassal. It will be done in 1549. It will cost 3 Diplo. That's fine. Confirm. Alright, Portnum. I believe that it is time for you to join us as an integrated member of our society. So I think that's where I'm going to leave it for today. Again, it was just an easy colonial war, just not spending too much manpower, just trying to get enough to where eventually I can continue my mission tree and grab these provinces off of Laurent. So I'd like to thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope to see you in the next one.